I see all the beautiful people in front of me that are totally aware of what we talk about here. So it almost feels like I don't need to say anything. And we can just sit together in silence for the whole time. And then we will. Whether words happen or don't, we are sitting in silence. Everything is always in silence. Or more accurately, everything is always within silence. The most irritating, frustrating, annoying noise also is within the silence. It almost just becomes a matter of where the attention goes. Does it go to the noise or does it stay in the silence? And that is what almost seems like that decides whether there's going to be suffering or whether there's going to be peace. And it's a choice that happens. There's not a chooser of the choice, but it's definitely a choice. It's like working out. First, I cannot even lift 5 kgs, and then even 50 kgs becomes effortless. What happened? It was just a matter of training and retraining and continuous training, which happened persistently. And all the surroundings and environment and the flow of life supported it. I was able to go to the gym. I had the money to give to the gym membership. I had the time to invest there. Maybe I had a good trainer. Maybe I had a friend who went with me and motivated each other. So, did I choose to become that fit, strong person? Well, it seemed like a desire arose. And then that desire morphed into action sooner or later, because many times a desire appears and nothing happens, or something happens and the motivation dies down. So I go to the gym for a week and then I don't feel like. Or something happens in life that I cannot anymore, even if I want to. So anything, any choice that happens in life through me that seems like I'm choosing to do it, or I'm motivated enough to do it, it is a collection of uncountable number of factors that come to support in it happening or not happening. And all of that mysterious dance of factors coming together and falling away for something to happen or not is all playing within the silence. The silence that you are, the silence that I am, the silence that is. And the silence is so unconditional, that includes every arising, however contradictory to silence it may be. But the silence is unconditional. Everything is allowed to arise, pleasant, unpleasant, good, evil, beautiful, ugly. The whole dual spectrum of existence, of manifestation, is unconditionally allowed to be here, play its role, die down as it does, or stays as it does. This is the unconditional love that we talk about in spirituality and in wisdom teachings. It's not that I love everything, it's that I allow everything. I and everything is not separate. And hence the allowance is natural. It's not an action or an intention that has to be set in. It's just the nature of I to be all allowing. Even allowing the not allowing. Now that's a paradox. But is it possible to allow the resistance? Is it possible to allow suffering? Is it possible to allow limiting beliefs? Is it possible to allow painful feelings, old trauma to play out within the silence that I am unconditionally? In this moment, not as a future statement, but just in this moment, can I just allow myself and all the arisings within myself to be as they exactly are, including my interference with them, including my resistance to them, including my encouragement to them? Please show up. Is it possible to be unconditionally available to everything, including the me that might be available or unavailable? Is it possible to not dictate in this moment that this shouldn't come up? Or I'm sitting in a satsang, why am I not in peace? Or why are my deep-rooted patterns not showing up? Is it possible to just be right now as it is? Arise what may, and fall away what may.